I keep a list of interviews on my phone that I would really love to get. So in no order, number one, David Letterman, my hero, professional hero, never met him. One of the rare ones that it's like forever I didn't know if I wanted to meet him, but then I realized it didn't matter. I still wasn't going to be able to because I wasn't cool enough or famous enough. But David Letterman, my hero for sure. Steve Martin, funniest guy ever, meaning over decades and decades and decades, like the first comedian to play Stadium, which I never read Born Standing Up, his book, probably more than I've read any other book. Mark Grace, first baseman for the Cubs, now works with the Diamondbacks, who I cannot get to acknowledge me in any way. Like, I would love to just play catch with Mark Grace and talk it up. Got a lot of questions to ask him. Massive Cubs fan from back in the day. Sting, not the singer, the wrestler. And I have, once Sting sent me a copy of my first book, and he signed the inside of it above his name where I had written a paragraph or two about him. But it was just odd. He sent me a copy of my book and he had signed the page. I don't even know how he got my address. Thought it was cool, but I would love to talk to Sting. I'd love to spend an hour, and I'm talking about these interviews, not like 10 minutes. I'm talking about like if I could do like Bobby Cast, like an hour one-on-one where it's definitely, you get to breathe and relax, as opposed to like the national show where I have like 10 minutes. Casey Musgraves, because the first time that I interviewed her, that series was bull in a china shop version of me. When I first moved to town, everybody, I felt attacked from all angles, so I had spikes on and attacked everybody else from all angles, and I was a dick to everybody in that time, including her. I thought she was not being nice to me, and it wasn't the case at all. I was just extremely insecure and pretty much a dick to her and everybody else. So I'd like to have another shot at that. And Weird Al. What a beautiful, bizarre, influential person when it comes to popular culture, especially even when I was a child, but even through comedy music forever. You know, you may not know this, a very low and moderately semi-successful duo called the Raging Idiots. We tour really well. Our music does okay, not that great, but it's basically just a spin-off of my comedy show. But that wouldn't happen without Adam Sandler or Ray Stevens or freaking Weird Al. So that would be my list. And then I would put, at the end of that, I would put Ryan Russillo, because Ryan Russillo has not come on my show and he's dodged me a few times. Come on, Ryan Russillo, let's go. And he'll be like, I'm gonna come on the show, and then he didn't come on the show. And I listen to his podcast all the time. So that's it. That's my list. Letterman. Oh, by the way, I'll put a $500 bounty on anybody who can make any of these interviews happen. Letterman, Mark Grace. These are all in person. I'll fly to them. Musgraves, Steve Martin, Weird Al, Ryan Russillo. Those are the ones I haven't done. Thank you for asking. I'm still in France, and I definitely don't want to live here. All right, bye.